Should be any moment now, and they'll finally be mine. I'm so excited. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, right on cue. I knew they'd fall at this exact moment. Oh, look at you, my darling human. It's so nice to see you. Oh, don't look so scared, darling. As long as you cooperate with me, I won't hurt you. I can guarantee that. What am I? I'm an Arachne. As you can probably tell, I'm like what you would call a spider, but also part human. Am I going to eat you? No, where's the fun in that? You see, my darling human, I've been watching you for a long, long time, and I've decided I want you to be my partner. You don't have much of a choice anyway, seeing that you're stuck in my web. Stop struggling. Okay, sweetie. Since you wish to be naughty, I'm going to have to completely immobilize you. Yes, darling, now you're completely wrapped in my webbing. It's incredibly strong, but also soft enough for you to feel cozy, even though I don't think you deserve to feel cozy after you're thrashing about. Oh, darling, you look so adorable when you cry. I could just eat you up. Oh, come now. I said I wanted you to be my partner. Of course I'm not going to eat you, darling. Let you go. You're not leaving this cave again. Now, don't even try to struggle. You're bound up so tightly, you can't even move. Darling, are you really that afraid of what I'm going to do to you? You have nothing at all to fear, my darling human. Nothing to fear as long as you obey me. I already think that I'm spoiling you, darling. I mean, I wrapped you up completely in a soft, strong, silky web, keeping you nice and warm in this cold, dark cave. You seriously can't deny the web's comfort. You might say that it's not, but I can't see it in your eyes that you're lying. You're secretly enjoying this. Now, listen to me very carefully, my darling sweet. Do not ever lie to me. Otherwise, I'll do worse than to trap you in my webs. Now that's a good darling human. You have a question for me? What is it? When did I find out about you? Well, about a month ago, I saw you trekking above this cave. I thought you were absolutely adorable. And at that moment, I decided you were going to be my partner, so I made a trap above this cave that would make you fall down and land straight into my web. I knew the route you take when walking past my cave, and I knew the exact time you would get there, so I made sure no one else could trigger the trap. Us Arachne have extremely strong webbing. As you can feel, it's not as fragile as it might look. Of course, I couldn't risk my darling, fragile human to get hurt. Why don't I choose another Arachne as my partner? It's very simple. I'd rather have a human as my partner. Oh, but I'm a monster. Well, to your kind, that is sort of true, I suppose. But you're going to learn to love me. You're going to learn how to love me. You might say that you'll never learn, but to be frank with you, do you even have a choice here? You aren't nearly strong enough to break out of my web, and even if you did, well, I'll just have to turn you around, darling. Oh yes, we're nowhere near the bottom of this cave. I happen to live up here, but I do venture down there when I have to. A drop from this height would easily break your bones, or possibly kill you. And oh, I couldn't possibly have you die, could I? You're far too precious to me to lose. So now, do you understand why struggling is completely useless? You're not going to break out of this web, and if you manage to break out, you'd only be hurting yourself. I see. Now you realize you don't have a choice here, human. What's that? Turn you back around. And so eager asking. Oh, you're afraid of heights. Oh, you poor thing. I'm sure this must be scaring you. But I'm afraid you need more punishment for struggling so much, so you're going to be facing down there. Oh, you look so sweet when you beg. That's really so adorable. Let me think. All right, as you wish then. I will turn you around. Did you seriously think I'd do it? No. This is your punishment, remember? Oh no, sweet darling. While you do look adorable when you cry, and honestly, I want nothing more than to hold you and tell you it's going to be alright, you do need to face the consequences of your actions. When you disobey me like this, you have to be punished. Calling out for help now? Darling, no one could possibly hear you. Shh. Oh, you are being extremely naughty again. I might have to gag you now. I'm gonna shut your cute little mouth with more webbing. Oh, you can't still breathe though. Through your nose. I'm not that cruel. I can't understand you, dearest. All right then. Now I have to get more supplies. I'll leave you here alone for a bit, so you can think about your actions. Oh, I can see that look in your face. Now you don't want me to leave you. A little possessive, aren't we? But I really need to go now, my sweet. It'll take a bit of a time for me to gather the supplies, so try and get some rest, darling. I know you're really scared of heights, but you must accept your punishment. And besides, you're going to have to get over it at some point. Perhaps when you're behaving better, I'll hold you close to me and keep you safe and take your mind off of the scary heights. Goodbye for now, darling. Remember, I love you, and rest well.